Ciao e bentornati sul canale. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Quentin, you can call me Q, and we have a great ride in store for us today. We're heading towards out and about, riding some fantastic roads with a couple of awesome destinations, and one of those destinations which we'll be rocking up to first is where a massive gathering of motorcycles is going to converge. Not only Moto Guzzi, but we're looking at Harley Davidsons, Ducati, Suzuki, Honda, scooters, you name it, they're going to be there, so come along for the ride. Beautiful day that it is too. The blue sky is there, some clouds are there, but not too shabby, not too bad. A little bit of darkening in there, maybe we'll get a bit of a spit on, but who knows. Let's see what the day shall bring. Must admit to liking even these main arterial routes in the North Island, I guess, just because they are a little different to our southern roads, different scenery, and it's always nice to have a different outlook through the eyeballs. Just fantastic. And this little town here is beautiful. I can't remember the name of it. Maybe throw us down if you know where it is, what it is. Let me know what it was. I could go and look on Google Maps, but that's too easy. Help me out. Turning right, and if you know this area you might recognise where we are heading. If you don't, then you won't. Tui, the famous New Zealand beer factory, or maybe once was. The factory, I believe, is relocating, or the beer production is relocating to another location, and therefore this place now just remains an historic point of where Tui originated in New Zealand. As the Moto Guzzi tribe rolls into the car park, we find ourselves some park. I've got to say it's a little bit warm, looking forward to get the jacket off. And taking a stroll around the motorcycles, the view in the water. There has been a bit of rain, but not now, which is good. Harley Davidson, Indian. I really do like Indian. Some beautiful paint, some beautiful leather, some beautifully well-travelled machines. Retro scooters. Drag bikes, I assume, with a stretched back end to get that speed under the go, and let's rip it. Ducati, Moto Guzzi. Moto Guzzi definitely made up a fair whack of the tribe. A Moto Guzzi enthusiast helping out a BMW with his flattening tyre. In another life, I reckon an Indian cruiser would be a beautiful thing. Tui, beautiful garden area to sit down, have a drink, have some food. They have a board where you can make up your own sign, lovely bar area, a shop where you can buy all the Tui merchandise you could ever desire. And the Moto Guzzi crowd 2024, bellissima Moto Guzzi.
And we all turn around
Standing for the obligatory photograph of us all gathered together.
Make sure you come back with you set of links tonight, alright?
È ora di fare un'altra foto. Time to take a little ride around the corner to the famous Tui Tower. Gonna take a photo. All the beautiful, bella Moto Guzzi. Back on the road after a very cool show, taking a ride, scenic ride. I have no idea actually where I'm going. I believe I may have travelled some of these road back some years ago for a TT2000, which is another motorcycle event that's held around the country. It has mostly been in the South Island. Stop for a petrol stop, get some gas. Never want to run out of gas in a tank, especially if you're in a group. It can be a bit of a pain, but these things happen. You have to roll with the punches and just deal with it. Off into some nice, beautiful rolling green hills, lush and beautiful. Sections of road under some roadworks in construction and realignment or whatever they're doing here. Got to say, where they've taken the surface of the tar off and left this sort of rippled effect, damn, it was a little bit all over the show. You're riding along, feeling like you're going in a straight line, but getting sort of twisted and shoved all over the show. Go by my instincts, I'm guessing we're kind of heading almost to the east coast, but I don't believe we're going to go anywhere near the east coast for this ride, but we're still continuing. Beautiful roads, beautiful rolling hills. You just don't know what you're going to come across next. So we're taking a right turn and we're heading to Pongaroa. That's where we're going to stop for a lunch break, a pre-arranged lunch. Looking forward to seeing what we're going to be having here. Arriving into the little town or little village of Pongaroa. Looking forward to something to eat, feeling a little bit peckish. The weather is just absolutely beautiful. And this is a nice little old historic hotel. So on the menu today is a smorgasbord in a way of bread roll, and just fill it with whatever you want from a massive table of delicious food, some cake and tea and coffee and a beer if you desired, whatever you want to drink. After some time nattering and having a good old yarn or three, it's time to twist the throttle again and hopefully beat the impending what looks like a little bit of a darkening sky around. Try and stay dry. I didn't bring my wet weather gear with me on this one, so I'm hoping we don't get too wet. Do you always carry your wet weather gear with you when you go on a ride? Sometimes I don't, but if I go for a longer distance I like to be prepared, just like a good scout. But here we are with a little bit of rain here and I am not prepared. I'm a bad scout. This less travelled road's a beautiful fine track, trees lining the road. Of course the surface is a little bit rickety and rackety, and with a little bit of rain on it adds that little bit of potential greasiness, so we don't want to be sliding and going into the ditch, so we have to take it a little bit easier. But a beautiful track, beautiful road, and beautiful for the scenery, you know. That hint of blue sky to the right is a beautiful thing, and we can only hope that the rain that's falling will dissipate and become nothing, and then hopefully the breeze, the warming air, will help to dry off my pants and leather jacket. I don't so mind the rain with my leather jacket, because most of it will just bounce off, no big deal. But my pants, they are a denim type dragon jean, but not the dragon jean, they're a budgie pair, but they do the job. They've been a good pair of jeans. So I want to get a new pair of jeans, but I'm not too sure what to go for. I want something a little bit tighter fitting in the leg, but with a little bit of protection as well, you know, of course the Kevlar and maybe some knee armour or hip armour and so on. I don't know, what do you people wear out on the bike as far as the pants? I'm not so fussed on going full leather, but you know, it's always an option there, just a little less flexibility, if you know what I mean, as far as just between hot and cold. I don't really want to be riding along with my legs and torso inside what becomes a sauna. We arrived back into Masterton, and we have a nice food to feed, informal gathering as such, and today is the last day of the rally itself. Tomorrow we take the journey to head back home, so I hope you come back and follow us along on that one, and hope that maybe you check out some of the other videos on my channel here, and I much appreciate your following. Thank you so very much. Take it easy, and I hope you're enjoying every day.